Welcome. Hello. Thank you for being here with me. This is Read the Signs with Roxy. Aries, we're going into the fire signs again. We made it full circle. Ooh, Scorpio season is almost upon us. Hope you guys are doing well. We're going to align with the Aries energy, calling in the Aries collective, tuning into Aries. Alright. Aries. What deck am I feeling called to do? Sweet, sweet babies. Alright, so I'm feeling kind of epic. I'm feeling this epic energy. You might be dealing with some kind of karmic lessons here that are coming undone for you. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to get into the archetypal deck. This is kind of like a hero's journey kind of deck, and I really appreciate it. It's one of my favorite decks, and I don't use it enough, so let's see. Let's see what we can get into here. For Aries, please. For the Aries collective. Angels, ancestors, guides, and the Guy High Power, please. We're tuning in for the Aries collective. Any signs, any symbols, any advice, any guidance, please. Angels, ancestors, guides, ascended masters, please. For the Aries collective, for Aries. Thank you. We got two cards. Both of them black and white. Ooh. Ooh, right here. So we have the One and Thanatos. Which is interesting because Thanatos has the energy of everything, everywhere, all at once. It's a very like already all-encompassing energy. So the fact that you have the One coming out as well, it's very interesting. All right, let's go ahead and the One. These are both. No, actually, the One is pretty epic. See, I had a feeling that there was this epic energy that wanted to come through. The One. You can't get more epic than that. Alright. Non-duality. One love. Unus mundus. Our ability to experience this archetype firsthand is limited. It comes in brief and potent moments that we are left to savor for a lifetime. The One is both the energy that unites all living beings and our capacity to sense this intimate union. This archetype eludes us most of our lives, appearing as a concept in a distant galaxy. Yet when we are in the midst of its power, a solemn reverence falls across all the land. We glimpse ourselves in the vastness of all consciousness and are neither small nor large within that field. We are neither important nor unimportant. All duality fades away, and we are left with what is, the precious knowing that life is a gift, and we are both the giver and the receiver of this fortune. When light serves, loves, accepts, resonates. When dark ignores, omits, excludes. It is said that Om is the primordial sound of the universe, and that all other mantras are born from it. Simply imagining this possibility will activate the One. The Unus Mundus is a circle representing the unity of existence. Is it possible that the beginning and the end of all things is love? Wow. Beautiful energy coming through. And then Thanatos, let's see. Thanatos is the death card. It is tempting to oversimplify death and sum it up as transformation, but the true archetypal resonance of Thanatos cannot be easily assimilated or contained. Death is ongoing and omnipresent, an eternal response to the gift of birth. Witnessing the end of another being, creature, phase, or stage has deep consequences for the psyche. We are forever changed by Thanatos as it sweeps us under its wings, making us relinquish control in every form. It leaves a mark of ash upon our heart, signifying we have touched the cusp of the underworld, and will return to the land of living eventually with more compassion and wisdom to share. This capacity is needed in our world. One who has faced the annihilation of Thanatos can face anything. When this card appears, it signifies an initiation into the underworld. Grieving, mourning, bear witness to all. There are those with a great gift for navigating Thanatos energy. Thankfully, you find these generous souls in emergency rooms, hospice centers, and the like. Wow, Aries. Holy cow. To start the reading, I feel like the reading's done already. Wow. So, if you see here, there's a web, and at the center of it, we have an eye, and we have some hands and some feet. And wow, what an arch on that foot. So there's a message here of realizing how you are at the center of it all. Love and death going hand in hand. It's so interesting. Okay, let's get into your reading. Because I don't want to. Let's see what these energies. What energies are coming through here? Look at this Emperor. That's you. Your fire is burning so good, so steady. I love it. Crossing over the Emperor, we have the Devil card. Okay. Okay. For Aries, please. Any guidance, advice for Aries? What's going on with Aries? Okay. So we had King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. We have the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. Boop. Then we have the Ace of Cups with the Knight of Cups. Okay. And then we have the King of Wands. Let me just digest this. Hold on. So it seems like you're trying to transform. It's interesting because I feel like the way that the Wands energy. Oh, I see. This King of Wands seems like he's delegating a lot of energy to other people, to to inspire, to move, to there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of intention, a lot of focus that's being had with the 6 and the 8. Because the 6 of Pentacles is also this act of creation in the way of sharing and giving. And possibly I'm feeling like a reset with the energy of receiving, because of understanding how hard that you work to give. Okay. I'm picking up, because the way that this goes from the 8 of Pentacles to the Ace of Cups, it's kind of like you understand that there's a lot of effort that you put in order to serve, in order to be available to other people. And it does also look like you're moving towards giving that the Knight of Cups. It's like you're moving towards offering that love and offering that energy to It doesn't look like to anyone, but it looks like to yourself specifically. It looks like you're like trying to prove to yourself here that you are able to be the King of Wands, to be to sit in your power in that way. Okay. And also maybe there's some compassion that's coming towards you. Like if you do feel a little bit like the King of Wands, and you get a little bit stubborn, and maybe you aren't as patient as you should be. It seems like the Knight of Cups that was bringing you some kind of calmness, this kind of steady, peaceful energy that's coming through. Okay, the way that this the one, trying to remind you that even though we can, okay, look at this. Happy is the one who attends to the needy. How easily are you irritated by the needs of others? Give away some of your time today, but not in a therapeutic sense. Attending to the needy also includes surprise acts of kindness. So, yeah, like I said, I feel like there's this giving, this receiving. Once you open up to the giving, how much you give, or maybe the opposite as well. It's like, it's both. Okay, I'm feeling both. I'm feeling that, once you understand better how you show up and how you give, then you'll be able to better receive. And then once you realize how much you receive, then it'll be easier for you to give. Okay, if that makes sense, because there's like this oscillating energy that I'm noticing between the King of Wands going to the Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and then Six of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups, King of Wands. It feels like this energy of like going back and forth. So understanding, how you fall into the cycle of life with everyone and with nature around you. Okay, because um, the King of Wands can be a little bit like selfish, and I do feel like he might not think. I mean, he is somebody that will, he'll delegate for his kingdom to be fair and to be actionable. But there are times where he can tend to overlook some things that are needing a little bit more intimacy, a little bit more calm energy. Okay, all right. So love is all is what's coming through here. All right. Let's see what else we have for Aries. I didn't know that this deck, I was going to use this deck, but what do we have? We have the Hierophant. For Aries, please. The Hangman with the Three of Swords in the reverse. Holding on to some pain. Holding on to some unnecessary pain here. Alright, let's see what else we have for Aries. For Aries, yeah, I was picking up that energy. So, cool. Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So it's like you feel new in this. Okay, this is something that you've never done before. You're not too sure exactly how to go about your dealing with your fears. Like you know that you have them with this Nine of Swords, right? Um, Nine of Swords, and then you have this. You have the Six of Cups and the King of Cups. So there's a part of you that you're like, I have an idea. I have this. Can you see? I have this idea of how I should handle, because you have the Six of Pentacles and now you have the Six of Cups. So there's two sixes here. Um, and that's a 3 in numerology, because you add 6 plus 6 is 12, but then you minimize it to the to 3 plus 1 plus 2, which is a 3 is a number of creativity, and I feel like Spirit's asking you to find a creative way past these fears, okay, past these things that don't serve you, and to tune into how emotionally strong you are, because I feel like with this King of Cups, he knows how to, it's interesting because it's like he knows how to deal with his emotions. And the King of Pentacles, he was at the bottom of the deck, but I think that that's what you're trying to work on, your King of Pentacles and your King of Wands energy. Your King of Wands is currently up to bat right now, but I feel like he's there because you're trying to deal with the King of Pentacles, possibly in the subconscious, okay? Interesting. Very powerful. Alright, I think I'm gonna stop here. Actually, wait, I'm gonna pull one more card. I'm gonna pull one of these Aboriginal cards. These sassy Aboriginal cards. See what we have for Aries. Last card for Aries, please. For Aries. Thank you. Wow, okay, 2 cards fell out. Wonderful. Sometimes being too cautious is just an excuse for being afraid to take risks and move forward. Don't use this as an excuse to miss out on something amazing. Joy. Lighten up, find that hidden inner child, and have a play date. Laugh, be silly, dance, and sing. It's time to have fun again. Amazing. Yeah, I feel like that's what this Ace of Cups is. To tune into how grateful you are. Tune into how, you know, if there's a moment, a lull in your energy, tune into gratitude, and I feel like serving also helps you work from a place of gratitude as well. So, all right, Aries, this is what I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is a great reading. I absolutely enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe, and maybe comment down below. Maybe share with other Aries so that they're able to get tuned in. Love you guys. Peace.